Hello, and welcome back to Arky's Revenge. Next up is Tarstuff Switch Tokens, and when scouting for this place, I went around the wrong direction the first time. It is, in fact, over here. So, I guess, yeah, we could show this. So run around this way. This is what the outline of it looks like. There is actually a little alcove here I could have stepped into, which would show 2 more rooms off of that as well. So that's the scale of things. Also, some of these, as we're going to see here, passage added to Cliff Puff. There are, in fact, more than one room behind some of these. So we'll see what that's all about when we check out Tarstuff Switch Tokens. I'm hoping that we have a room that uses all 3 of them, because these Switch Tokens are neat, and I like to see them being used for things. Indeed. Oh, and I like the way this was set up. That's very nice. And I guess this is going to be... yeah, Cliff Puff is over there. Alright, so at a glance, we have all 3 things. We've got bits of tar stuff in here. We've got a mud mother that we can't reach, a tar mother that we cannot reach, and a gel mother that we can reach. No, the reason that this doesn't work is because if we make this stab here, we get 2 babies like this, and we cannot deal with both of those. It also looks like we have to go top to bottom. Okay, well, this actually doesn't look too bad. Arky's notes: Tarstuff Switch Tokens. Create blobs of tar stuff that are unclearable unless the tar stuff uses a Tarstuff Switch Token. Place the switch token so far away that when the Delver has gone to the token and back, the tar stuff has already regrown. The Delver will be left running back and forth in vain, unable to escape. Okay, I like that little detail. So, and in fact, the scroll called out something I didn't immediately think about. So we can't... we're going to be creating something, and then we're going to have to use the tokens, but this is going to be probably, if I had to say, let's see, 6 and... 29? Yeah, that is definitely more than 15 moves, isn't it? So, yeah, getting there and back, this will grow, even if we leave at the absolute last minute. So what can we do about that? Well, one thing we could do about that, I suppose, is use a tar stuff baby to prevent growth. Now, the vision token itself is not something it'll grow onto. Yeah, we're already at turn 40. I noticed I had a turn counter off on the previous part. I apologize for that. I like to have it on, just it helps me, when I'm watching other people play, it helps me to keep track of things, especially if they're doing undos or restarts or whatever. But we'll keep that on from now on. So if I wanted to use this baby for something here, I don't think I actually can, not that easily. Oh, I see. And then this ensures that I reset the tar stuff to the proper color before going through. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that'll be okay. Also, we have to fully clear all the tar stuff. That's another detail. Alright, so what could I do with you that would be interesting? First of all, like, I cannot do that or that without death. And if I let you grow, you just kind of reform like that. I think what I want to do here... oh, well, no, that was it. I just want to do that. No, actually, I can't cut that with mud. Okay, oh. Alright, well in that case, let's go up to here and get a second baby. And a third. Yeah, we don't want it to grow, so we're going to have to do that. Am I just going to have to keep doing this as I back up? This is kind of silly. But it's a solution that I can see, so let's just... and then the hot tiles prevent me from just waiting here indefinitely. And there's too many... Okay. Yeah, and then by the time I do that, it's gonna regrow, and it's not gonna work. Interesting. Okay, let's actually just hit this first so I can do this at a better time. So I think if I could change turn order, somehow. Okay, what happens if I do that cut on turn 30? Nothing. If I get stuck in here, it doesn't seem to do anything either. Well, I'm kind of at a loss here, and if I do it as mud, I can't hit anything. I have to do this. I have to deal with this before going forward. Okay, this is interesting. So my other option then because there's no way I can do that. I want a second tar baby. I mean, that's how I'm gonna have to do it. I guess I can go down this way and generate more. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, and one more. Oh. Right, I need to do this from a little bit further. There we go. And that... No, it's still not enough. Huh. Still not enough. Well, I think... this is the kind of thing I need to do. So we're gonna go... I guess we can't run here. We have to stay here with our sword in an orientation that's going to keep these in place. Okay, well... I see then. Okay. I think I see it. So now we can do this. Whoops, I did that too soon. Okay. Okay, well that's relatively straightforward actually. We just have to keep doing something like this. Okay, now we just wait here until we get to 28, then we draw it down. No, we go one more and then draw it down like that. Yes, that's how we do it. Okay. If I move one more... oh, I'm actually stable here. Of course, but if I do that, I won't be, so let's wait till we get one more. That should be stable. Okay, cool. We did it. So just wait until that's spawned. We can actually just wait again, even. So let's do it. Alright, one down. And of course, as I noticed before, we have to restore this to get through. I think if we do this, it's not going to grow on the ortho square. Ortho squares are weird. Right, so we have to actually go around the water. This is an extra well, I say it's an extra complication. I mean, if we go around the north side, then this stuff won't be moving any more than it otherwise would be, so it's just adding extra time, but we can... time that we'll need anyway. So is there anything I can do to prepare this one? I don't think there really is. I can put a baby in there. Do I want a baby in there? So we do this as gel. I think this is the same thing as before, at least at first glance here. We turn it into gel first, because there's nothing we can really do with it if it's not gel. So we have to make that cut. But then the problem, let's just see what the problem is here. Problem is that if we grow the gel this way, we're not going to be able to... It'll grow on those two spots, which is not what we want. Okay. Well... No, I can't. I can prevent growth. If I don't prevent growth, yeah, it does what I thought. Okay, cool. So what we need to do here... Growing a huge mess of babies isn't going to help us immediately. So I think what we want is we want to get one right here somehow. Stuck on the ortho square. And that is not how you accomplish that. Alright, so... No, that's not good. If I do that, that's just going to get me killed, leaving a baby there. There aren't a lot of options. If I do that, you're going to grow immediately. It just opens. Nothing fancy going on there. Well, if this was tar, there'd be nothing I could do. Okay. So as gel, I could never get this out. And once I've made this cut, I guess I haven't tried doing this on a turn 20. Oops, on a turn 20. on a turn 30, we don't want to do it for sure. So let's try it on a turn 20. That gets me... Ah, that's what it is. Okay. There we go. That's how we get you into position. Now, once we change it into tar, we're not quite done. Oh, for one thing, I did that way too soon. Alright, so I was actually wrong. You go down the south side. So let's just wait until the absolute last... Well, I mean, turning into tar there is actually fine, but let's give ourselves as much time as we possibly can. Yeah, so you're gonna grow again, but we can cut that. Beautiful. Okay. Two down, and we're back as tar. Alright, last step. If we have mud growing in here, that's fine. Ooh, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Yeah, mud is fine because we can always trim it back down, but we're going to need to do something with babies here. Okay, initial guess here. I want this to grow down into here, and then we want to separate the mud into two separate blobs. Is that a thing that we can do? Oh well. It will grow over hot tiles. Yes, we can separate it there. And that's how... Wait a little bit longer. Oh, that's not going to be cuttable as mud. Okay, well... In that case... that. I'm not going to get high enough. Because I need to get to here before you escape, which is not going to happen, because in this setup, yeah, you're just going to get out. Alright. Here, let's just... I just demonstrated the efficient way to do this. Not really. Well, I am pretty sure that this is what I need to do. I need to have a bunch of babies here. Well, okay, I need to actually clear that out so that the mud would grow there. Okay, I think I'm doing this wrong. I want a mud baby here. Okay, so funnily enough, this is actually what I want here then. Because this kind of a setup... Well, it's not going to work because Yeah, what I really want is like a baby right there. That's not gonna quite do it. Well. Yeah, I don't want it out there. I guess I can clear that, right? Well, that's not great. Didn't get far enough. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a mud baby here so that when I go, I can go up to here. I can get it to run up into there. That's all I'm trying to do. Why am I cutting all of this? Problem is that's not far enough over. Alright, so we need... Okay, well, we'll just do it this way again. The problem with this... No, that's fine. Okay, we can... Yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. Only I needed better timing. Is there any way to get a better checkpoint? Okay, we don't need all of this. Man, what am I doing? This shouldn't be... Like, I know what I need to do, I'm just not executing this particularly well. Alright, that's reasonable. Let's start with something like that. Alternatively, I suppose we could just run around. If we had like mud here, we could cut something and then possibly run around this way. I don't think that's going to work as well. But the problem is I just don't quite have enough time with all the cuts that I'm making. Oh, that's not what I... There we go. Okay. That's how you get them there. Is that enough time if I cut here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It should be. How am I counting? How am I not counting? Ah. Alright, well. We saw the trick to get the things that we wanted. That gets us the babies there. Okay, let's just clear out as much of this as we can. Problem is, if we do that, okay, that should be more efficient. There we go. We did it. Are they gonna be lined up? Of course they are. That's a bit of a problem because... Oh, it's fine. If we get... one tar growth there is doable. As long as I get there quickly enough. Well, that's a problem. I don't think I can solve that problem, so I'm not actually done. So I can't have this. I can't have that as well. Okay, well, let's... let's try this again. Okay, we got that. Okay, is that okay? I have to wait here for at least one more growth. There's got to be a way I can get in here. Man, just requiring some extreme efficiency here. The problem is, I have to cut this, but I also have to be in here. Because I have to turn my sword, and then I get 1, 2, 3. Not enough time. Okay, so I think that my solution doesn't quite work then, because what I need is I need more than one. The problem is that they stack up. Could I have cleared that on the way? Be left with absolutely no... Be left with absolutely no mud. Well, that's not gonna let me get far enough. Okay, well, let's... That's not going to be enough time. But if I do from here... Now again, if I don't leave any mud... if I don't leave any mud, I can use turn order to get them into position like that. Okay. A little bit messy at the end there, but... Oh. I guess that works. Room is clear. I've solved this one. So this was a lot of really fiddly Tarstuff baby manipulation. The distances were definitely an issue for making this harder. What did Arky have to say about this again? Create lumps of Tarstuff that are unclearable unless the developer uses a Tarstuff Switch token. So that is accurate. Yep, none of these can be cleared without using the right token. Place the token so far away that when they go back, it's already regrown. Yeah, so we're forced to use babies to block growth. And each puzzle had a different flavor to it. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, interesting use of the tokens here. I like the aesthetic done here. It was really nice. Yeah, it was a good room. A little bit fiddly, especially with this last bit. I didn't really care for that that process. This felt like a lot of work, but I guess all of them were a lot of work. But this last one in particular, it just felt quite fiddly to get it done. But anyway, that was Tarstuff Switch Tokens. And I guess in order to maintain flawless consistency, we'll figure out what the next one is in the next part. I will see you then.